This is 5 on your side at 6. Focused on you.
Caught on camera, the driver of a St. Louis police SUV loses control and slams into a South City bar. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mike Bush.
And I'm Ann Allred. A co-owner of that bar was later arrested and charged with multiple felonies, accused of assaulting an officer at the scene. Today, our Christine Byers was there as the owner walked out of jail, and she joins us with the latest. Christine?
Mike and Ann, Chad Morris spent 36 hours at the city jail. He was initially charged with a felony, but today that charge was reduced to a misdemeanor. Tonight, Morris's attorney says surveillance video shows the officers were the ones in the wrong.
This is the moment a St. Louis police officer lost control of his SUV and slammed into a bar early Monday morning. Chad Morris and James Pence live in the apartment above the bar they own along Blow Street and South Broadway. Their attorney, Javad Khazali, released the video Tuesday.
It's outrageous that officers driving recklessly, speeding, breaking the law, instead of them being held accountable, that an owner of a business who lives there is then threatened and told that if he doesn't show his ID when he broke no laws, he would be arrested.
James Pence admits he wasn't happy with police, but did not deserve to be handcuffed.
Yes, I was loud. I was very vocal. But I never did anything to make any officer feel like I was trying to harm them or anything. I wanted to know why there was a police vehicle sitting in my building.
Police say his husband, Chad Morris, shoved one of the responding officers. Prosecutors originally charged him with a felony, and a judge granted their request for no bond.
Nobody should have to go through this. From being a victim to going to having to defend yourself, defend your family, and defend your business. That is not what the police are here to do. They're supposed to help us. And this situation, to me, has just spiraled 100% out of control.
Morris spent 36 hours in jail until prosecutors agreed Tuesday to reduce the charges to misdemeanors. Here he is walking out of the city jail, his eye bruised from the struggle during his arrest.
Just want to say that I'm really glad to be out, and it's been an emotional time, but I'm happy for the support and to be out, and couldn't come better on my husband's birthday, so I want to just go home.
Now, here's a few things we know about the officers involved in this crash. Both were probationary officers. That means they had less than a year of service on. They were also working an overtime shift in that area. The department has not answered our questions about whether they were wearing body cameras or whether they were given toxicology tests following the accident. Ann?
The largest skilled nursing facility in St. Louis abruptly shut its doors without warning, forcing residents to move and leaving employees without a job. A rally was held outside that facility today calling for change. Our Justina Cornell has their message from North St. Louis.
We don't eat, you don't eat. Voices of Northview Village.
This was abrupt.
Rally outside the nursing home. These are some of the 180 workers now without a job. Employee Heidi Haywood watched as more than 170 residents were forced to move Friday night.
Residents were going this way, that way. They're confused.
This is after the nursing home unexpectedly closed, possibly connected to financial concerns.
I came in on Friday evening at 1:45. When I walked out of Northview Village, it was 6 o'clock Saturday morning. I could not, and I would not leave until the last patient was left.
Now employees are still without a paycheck and clarity.
I talked to someone from our corporate office. They said they were working to pay the people by Friday. I hope that is the case and it is not a stall technique.
Also at the rally, multiple elected officials were calling out the company for the abrupt actions that happened on Friday. Even Alderwoman Sharon Tyus says that she vowed to give $5,000 to help the employees. Change! Northview Village has been fined 12 times for federal violations since 2021. And Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services gives it a 1-star rating out of 5. And the state's health department website lists nearly 24 investigations there since 2016.
I have a 5-month-old baby.
For Haywood, a mom of 6, she feels robbed. That paycheck was for Christmas. It was money for a special memory.
Now we're not able to do anything. Like, that's an uneasy feeling, you know, and it's beyond Christmas to me. I'm a single mother. It's beyond Christmas. I can't provide for my children. Like, this is messing with me.
Justina Cornell, 5 on your side.
Starting this week, St. Louis's Job Center will have 2 emergency job fairs for displaced employees. 5 on Your Side has attempted to reach the owners. We have not heard back.
Well, a month after being dark, the Arch is lit up with a brand new state-of-the-art LED lighting system. That system is expected to reduce the overall energy, be brighter, and decrease flare for birds. 5 on Your Side's Diamond Palmer is live at the Arch grounds tonight with more on all this. Diamond?
Good evening, Mike. That's correct. Less than an hour ago, the Arch was relit in what the Gateway Foundation calls bigger, brighter, and more efficient. The foundation and Technical Productions Incorporated led this project. Technical Productions Incorporated designed and installed the enhanced lights under the direction of Gateway Foundation with the help of several other lighting companies. The light fixture upgrades include more efficient lights, which only require 1,200 watts per unit instead of 7,000 watts per unit like the old ones. The change will reduce energy consumption by 60% while directing more light to the Arch. This will make the Arch appear brighter while reducing a flare for birds migrating through the Mississippi Flyway. The new light system will also include the ability to program the lights to be lit gradually from the bottom to the top in the span of 30 seconds at the time of sunset each evening.
It's able to be dialed in more exactly with less spillover and less light pollution. It's going to be better year-round for migratory birds, not just during those fly seasons, but year-round when that kind of light pollution can distract or mess with wildlife migration and wildlife behavior.
The National Park Service says it is still too early to determine if they'll need to change the light schedule for turning off the lights during bird migration. But Gateway Foundation says to mark this moment, they've also commissioned a short film by St. Louis artist Cammie Thompson. Reporting live here downtown, Diamond Palmer, 5 on Your Side.
This is Foley native Ruby Lee's rendition of the Eagles song, Desperado. She'll soon find out if this performance pushes her over the top on The Voice. The season 24 winner will be crowned in just a couple of hours.
5 on Your Side's Tracy Hinson is live at Corey's Twin Gables in Marthasville, where Ruby's fans will be watching tonight.
Now, Mike and Ann, if you have a good ear and an understanding of Missouri geography, you'll know I'm about an hour from Ruby Lee's hometown in Foley. But she's performed here, and this is where her fans are, right here at Corey's Twin Gables in Marthasville. Now, no matter what the results are tonight will be the last time Ruby Lee is on The Voice. It'll come to an end. She is one of the favorites to win, too. If she wins, she will be the first singer from Missouri to do so, and it will be an inaugural win for Team Reba McEntire. Should she win tonight, Ruby Lee will share the title of youngest winner of The Voice with Season 4's Danielle Simone Bradbury. I Zoomed with her dad earlier today before him and Ruby left for the studios.
Honestly, our mark was for the top 5, and we made that. This part here, it just, honestly, it has very little to do with the singing. It's more of a popularity contest at this point.
So we are hoping her small hometown spirit brings her to a finish tonight on The Voice. Now, if you haven't watched her blind audition tape, I watched it earlier today. I hadn't watched that first episode. She yodels in it. Her dad cries. All 4 judges turn around. I cried by the end I was watching it. And after watching it, I am all in to see if she can pull off a win tonight. Fingers crossed for the Foley and Missouri native. Live in Marthasville, I'm Tracy Hinson, 5 on Your Side.
Coming up, St. Charles is a lot safer tonight. The newly renovated fire station, the mayor says, is just the beginning of good things to come.
Plus, Christmas comes early at one Jefferson County school. The party these kids will never forget.
And we're talking about temperatures heading into the weekend that are way above average, which means we're going to get some rain instead of snow. We'll break down the timing on that coming up in just a bit.